The biggest challenge many of you are facing is learning how to navigate your life, moving forward based on what you would like to do versus what you have to do. The first chapter of your incarnation had many presets, if you will, things on your soul's to-do list that you wanted to experience. I've seen auras my entire life. I remember feeling surprised and confused when I first learned that not everyone is able to see auras. This sense of bewilderment led me to search for clues at an early age as to what the exact nature of the aura really is. We are feeling very enthusiastic about what is to come for humanity, because we know that you have already experienced enough trauma and enough heartbreak there on Earth. And we also know that once you experience something, you do not need to experience it again. Therefore, we are confident that you all have received what you have needed to receive from all of the experiences you have had in all of your lifetimes put together. Therefore, we know that you don't need to experience any more wars, any more famine, any more natural disasters, or anything else that you as individuals and as a collective have already experienced. These might include soul contracts to connect and interact with others, a desire to balance karma, service contracts to assist in certain ways, and themes you wish to expand on while you were in the body and your desire to heal them once and for all. For many of you, it was all about having a 3D experience. But you have now wrapped up that phase and are in the process of stepping fully into the new. There are no more presets, no more to-do lists. You navigate your way forward by simply following your heart and honoring whatever way you would like to express yourself. Giving yourself the freedom to do this is an essential aspect of the new energies. New Age spiritualism and a host of other material which served to shed some light on the phenomena of auras, but which didn't quite match what I observed with my own eyes. I do not mean to imply that other interpretations of auras are wrong or right, only that they are not exactly matched to what I have witnessed personally. Any fears that you have over what is to come are really fears about what you have already experienced and know that you don't want. And so, it is your work then to clear those fears so that you can focus purely on what you do want to experience moving forward. The rest of your ascension can be filled with joyous experiences, and it is entirely up to you which future you choose. When we say we are enthusiastic about your future, it is not because there is only one future, and we are looking at it. It is because we know that enough of you have stumbled upon the truth that you get to choose which future you experience to bring about a better future for all. It can feel odd to live your life through preference and self-expression. It is not selfish, it is exactly the phase you have worked hard to evolve into. All of your choices will be conscious because you are a conscious being. It is through your preferences that you will pioneer into the new, creating possibilities and pathways for others to follow whenever the time is right for them. Because this phase is rather unquantifiable, it is common to fear that you are not doing enough. If you hear one thing from us, hear this: your presence is more than enough. Your beingness is more than enough because you are anchoring higher vibrational energies on the planet. I see a vibration upon the surface of objects consisting of multiple colors that seems to resonate based on how much energy the particular object is releasing or reflecting. Note how I have used the word objects. The auras that I see surround everything, living or not. I have noticed that the aura of people changes based on moods and health. Particular areas of the body seem to be more likely to manifest a change in aura than others. Hands, face and forehead specifically seem to offer an indication of general mood and health. The aura vibrates more intensely and appears either orange or red in overall color when a person is ill or suffering some pain. I have observed a purplish hue in the aura of people suffering from migraine headaches as well as depression. This purplish color is usually seen in the area of the temples or at the brow line. But I have also noticed it surrounding the hands and feet of depressed people. The color and size of the aura changes in people during various emotional states. By size, I am referring to the distance that the aura spreads out from the body. People in an agitated or angry mood have an aura that appears chaotic and usually red in color. I have also seen changes in aura colors before, during and after meditation. You know how to focus, how to offer a thought on purpose, and you know how to clear a lower vibrational emotion. You also know how to hold space for your fellow humans so that they do not have to experience all that is unwanted there on earth while you are sitting on a cloud, loving your life completely. You who are a part of the awakened collective are there to teach, and you are there to lead. You are there to set the example for others. You are there to be the healers so that your fellow humans can release what they need to release to join you on that beautiful journey to the fifth dimension that you all have decided you want to take consciously and deliberately. Being conscious and aware of the choices you are making in every moment makes all the difference. As you begin to feel into the wonderful, ecstatic future experiences that you have already created, you can feel yourself lighting up. You can feel yourself resonating with those realities because they are the ones that you help to co-create. If you are worried about anything, let it go. If you are afraid of something, feel that fear and release it. If you are concerned that others are not going to get it, that they are not going to wake up in time, remember that everyone has their own path. Your growth and expansion is your service and is what has been driving the shift on your planet. There has never been a time since you have been in a body when you haven't been in service through your energetics. So rest easy in that truth and know that anything that you choose to do on top of that is, as they say, gravy. The air surrounding people has an aura itself, and the aura of a person interacts with the aura of the air surrounding them. It's sometimes impossible to determine where the human aura begins and where the air aura ends. The color of an object has an effect on the aura that it creates. Lighter colored objects seem to reflect aura energy and darker objects seem to absorb it. Primary colors create an aura that most resembles the aura color that I observe most often in people. The surface of water does not seem to have an aura. I find this unusual since almost every other thing seems to be generating aura energy or reflecting it and has a visible aura radiation. I assume that water has special properties relating to aura energy and must be absorbing aura energy at such a rate that aura is not visible on the surface. I have noticed that other reflective surfaces, mirrors, glass, etc., also seem to have a diminished aura level, but not so much as the surface of water, which has no observable aura. On one memorable occasion, I have witnessed a person briefly with what is best described as a black aura. I found this event to be very disturbing and worrisome and did not feel inclined whatsoever to investigate that person's aura in any further detail. Everyone's path is meant to be their own. It is meant to be unique, and it doesn't have to look like yours at all. We are sharing our optimistic version of a future reality with anyone and everyone who wants to explore it with us. We invite you all to come to us in the astral plane, where we can co-create even more magical experiences for humanity's future. for all future timelines, for all human beings. Just set that intention as you are drifting off to sleep, and we will meet you there. Probably the most significant observation that I have made of auras deals with the subject of the afterlife. At the moment of death, there is a sudden and intense burst of aura energy. This aura energy burst radiates outward in a split second and is gone. I have witnessed this phenomenon at the passing of my grandmother as well as on a few occasions. We know that living things create and store energy in various forms. We also know that living things are capable of conducting electrical and other forms of energy within their environment. Further, we understand that the environment is a complex energy system, constantly changing and transforming one form of energy into another. A thunderstorm is a good example of the environment in a state of continual energy flux. It is my belief that the human aura is the result of various energies coming into contact and interacting with one another. The human aura is not necessarily a discharge of energy, but rather a field of energy created by interactions with the energy fields active within the environment. Science has to a certain extent validated these statements. His theories regarding the existence of an energetic multidimensional universe provide a framework for the discovery of the aura's origin. I will save the discussion of theoretical physics relating to auras and other paranormal activity for another video. Suffice it to say that the leading scientists of today offer, at the very least, the potential for the existence of subtle energies in the form of human auras.